Okay. Okay, so how I can represent a two variable K map is either a square wise, column wise, or row wise. The one change that I have to write here when I go for a column wise or a row wise in this fashion or in this fashion, right? Either I can go for this fashion, row wise, or column wise, or square wise. Okay, depending upon the number of variables that I have. So here, one important factor is I have to go for a adjacent minterms.
वो सुने सुने सुने
Adjacent minterms. Okay, so here the two groups that are two adjacent minterms are either M0, M1, M2, M3, or M0, M2, M1, and M3. Right? Adjacent. It means, see, when I suppose say that when I fold this table, okay, in middle, from middle, then M3 will be laid upon M1, correct? And M2 is going to be laid upon M0. If I fold this table in middle, then M3 is going to be laid upon M1 and M2 is going to be laid upon M0. So either I can go for M0, M1, M2, M3, or else M0, M2, M1, and M3. These are the two adjacent groups that I can generate from this table, possible combinations. Is that okay? That is why the term what we have to write is 0, 0, 0, 1, and the largest output is first. Here 1, 1 is 3, 1, 0 is 2, correct? This is 0, this is 1, this is 3, this is 2. This we have written only one reason I'll tell you. Now, here I have y0 and z as 0, correct? Anyone reply me? Here what I have 0 and 0. The next term of this combination is 0 and 1. What has been changed here? Only z has been changed here. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Y is remaining as it is. Only z value has been changed here. Check for the next term. What
Both
is
the values y and z.
Sumaya Aftab, can you mute? Sumaya, I think. Okay. Now, are you understanding this? Why we are writing it as a 0, 1, 3, 2? No one is replying. Are you hearing? No audible.
Yes.
So why you people are not replying? If I don't get any reply, what will happen? No, I feel that no one is hearing my speech.
Some disturbance is there, sir. That's
आफ्ताब
मेरा म्यूट है।
किसका है वो, थोड़ा म्यूट करो, नहीं तो वॉल्यूम कम रखो, so that the class will not be disturbed. Okay. Okay, fine. Now what I'm asking is, I have three groups, three combinations here. Out of these three combinations, I am going to make it two groups. Each group will be having two combinations. Okay, so for what combinations I can go for which group I have to go for is, either I can go for M0 M1 is one group and M2 M3 is one group, or else M0 M2 is one group, M1 M3 is one
and
group. Two adjacent min terms. Okay, so here another important factor is what I am going to write here. 0 0 is 0, 0 1 is 1, 1 1 is 3, and 1 0 is 2. Instead of sequential 0 1 2 3, instead of writing sequential way, I am writing it as 0 1 3 2. Why I am writing it as a 3 here? This question now in the next also you will get this question, so before only we will clear it here only. Okay, now what I am doing is, here I have the inputs 0 and 0. The next term of this what I am writing is 0 and 1. Now here y is 0, z is 0. In the next term, y is remaining 0 only, and z only, the z value is changing 0 to 1. So that it is called as transition. It is called as transition from 0 to 1. Transition means changing, the value is changing. Okay, so z is transiting from 0 to 1, y is remaining as it is. Now in this next term, only y term is transiting from 0 to 1, and z is remaining as it is, 1 only. And in the next, y is remaining as it is. Okay, y is remaining as it is, only z
Z is
transiting. Okay, transition is happening only in the z term, z value. Okay, why we are going for this is, when I go for 0 0 0 0, this is y, this is z. 0 1 1 0 1 1. What will happen here? First 0 0 is there. Okay, no problem, directly the value has been no changes are there. Here y is remaining same, z is changing. Then I am going for this, y is changing, z is remaining same. For this, y is remaining same, z is changing. If I go in a sequential way, what will happen? This is okay, y bar z bar. This is y is remaining same, z is changing, right? Here y is also changing, z is also changing. Directly from m1 to m2, if I jump from m1 to m2, both variables are transiting. Okay, both variables are changing here, 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. Here what will happen? This I don't want to do. That is why I'm going for the third one first and second one later. Transition. I want to save the transitions. Okay, I don't want to make a number of transitions more than what variables I have. That is why I'm just changing the adjacent sides here. So what types of groups I can get from this? M0 M1 M2 M3 is one group, or else M0, M2 and M1, M3. So now I have go for the second row pattern here. If I fold this row pattern, M3 will be laid upon M1. So which group I will get? This one, M1, M3. And M2 will be laid upon M0. If I fold this row pattern, okay, here also, if I go for this pattern, square pattern, if I fold this, what will happen? M0, M1. Okay, M0, M1. M1 is going to lie upon M0. M3 is going to lie upon M2. Correct? That is M0, M1, M2, M3. So these are the two groupings, two grouping adjacent factors that I am going to get from this pattern. If I go for this square pattern, one group I will get. If I go for this row pattern, another group I will get. Okay, like that I can go for column pattern also. Adjacent line. Then here I will write Y and Z. Zero zero. What is the next pattern? What is the next term? Combination? 0 1.
0 1.
What is the next combination? 1 1. Have you understood why 1 1? 1 1 1 0. Is that okay? Now tell me, I have Y, Z. Now output is some function f 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1. Okay. So here my output is I want OR gate function. Okay, I want OR gate function. Now, what is the output value for this 0 0 0 1 1 and this is 1. Now, what are the minterms that I am going to get for this minterm? For which value I have to write a minterm?
Value 1.
Value 1. Okay, output 1. Okay, what is the minterm for this? Y bar Z. For this, Y Z bar. For this, Y and Z.
Y Z.
Okay. Now, here I have 4 cells. Right? Here I have 4 cells. Now, tell me, what is this Y bar Z? What is the cell? See, so I will write it as, this is the M0 cell, correct? 0 0 is what? This is 0 0. This is M0 and this is M1. This is M2. This is
M2, M3.
M3. This is so this is M0, correct? 00 is M0, 01 is M1, 11 is M3 and 10 is M2. Okay, 4 cells I have. Now Y bar Z, what is which cell?
M1,
M1 cell. What is the output value?
1,
1. So what I have to write here in the M1 cell? I have to write it as
1,
okay. What about the M1 cell? Sorry. So this is M2, correct? What about M2 cell? Y Z bar.
1 output.
So Y Z bar, where it is here. Here I have to write 1. Okay. And then what is M3? It is also 1 here. M3 is also 1. So what I will write here?
Yes.
What about M0?
0.
0. What I will write?
0,
0.
0.
What I will do? Now tell me, what is the SOP form that I am going to get here? Sum of products. Directly from this truth table, what is the sum of products that I am going to get?
Y bar Z bar plus Y bar Z
No, not Y bar Z bar. Why I will
plus
get?
Y Z bar plus
It is only Y bar Z plus
Y bar Z. Y Z bar plus Y Z.
okay, only 3 terms. Yes? Only three terms, sum of these 3 terms. Okay, I'll get the sum of these 3 terms. Now, let us apply, instead directly going for writing SOP, let us apply a K map, Karnaugh map for this function. Okay, so how it will be looking like? So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. M0 is 0, M1 is 1, M3 is also 1, M2 is also 1. Okay, now fold this column in middle so that now M2 is going to lie upon
M0.
M0 and M3 is going to lie upon
M1.
M1. Okay, now what will happen? I will not make a group of M0 and M2. Why? Because these are 2 different values. M0 is 0, M2 is 1. So I will not go for this group, this adjacent group, because M0 is having 0, M2 is having 1. Okay, I will not consider this because of these different values. I will not make a group of M0 and M2. But where I will go now? As M1 and M3 are same patterns, now what I will do, whenever I fold this, then M3 will be laid upon M1 and I will consider only this value. So what are these values? When I lie this M3 on M1, what will happen? This is 0, 1, M1 is 0, 1 and M3 is 1, 1.
1, 1.
Now here, this is Y, This is Z. So what about Y here? What are the inputs for the Y? 1 and 0. Okay, 1 and 0. Whereas, what about the Z? It is 1 and 1. Okay, because of this function, min-term functions, 1 and 0 will get cancelled. But what about Z? Z is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Because of this one, Z is represented as direct Z. Z is represented as direct Z. So when I solve this function, the OR function, it is going to be y bar plus Z. This only one term I have got now, Z. Okay. Okay, this is going to be y. I'll just tell you how I'm going to get the second term now. If suppose if I make a combination of this M2 and M2 and M0, then what I'm getting here, Z bar, Z is 0, 0. Are you understanding? Hello? Internet connection is unstable. Hello? Am
Yes,
I
sir.
audible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So here, this is how I am going to write the K-map. The solving purpose will go in next. Okay. Clearly, step by step, we will solve. Have you understood how I am going to write the output in Karnaugh map? Have you got the first step?
Yes,
How
sir.
to write a Karnaugh map? So I will go for the another example here. 3 variable K map. 3 variable means now here it has been taken X, Y and Z. Okay. So now how it is going to change? 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So let us see how 3 variable K map can be written here. Okay. So if I go for a 3 variable K map, how many number of cells I will get here? 8 numbers. Correct? Then how it is being written? Either we can go for a row order, or we can write it in the column order. Okay. So here these 8 cells where I am dividing X at the lower side of the adjacent bar and YZ are on the upper side of the adjacent bar here. Okay. So now here X is only a single variable. So I am going to write 0 and 1 here. 0 and 1, as I have only one variable in the lower side of this adjacent bar. Now here on the upper side of the adjacent bar I have two variables y and z. So what are the combinations for these two variables? I will get 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Okay, so this is the way where I am writing the K map for three variables. Okay, then here one more example, two more are there, we will see. Variable, four variable K map. Four variable K map will be having how many number of cells? 16 cells.
16.
Okay, so how we can write this? Now as it is being divided, we cannot divide it. Wx on the lower side for simplification purpose. Wx, yz, four variables. So Wx, two variables in the lower side of the adjacent bar and two variables on the upper side of the adjacent bar. Now, how these variables are written? So 0 0 Wx 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Here also 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. So based upon the truth table, if I have W, X, Y and Z 0 0 0 0 0, if function output is 1, then here 0 0 0 0, I am going to write 1 here. If this is 0, I am going to write 0 here. Okay, like that I am going to write the four variable K map. Okay, so suppose 1 1 1 1, whereas Wx is also 1 1 and here yz is also 1 1. The cell number is 15. Okay, this is how I am going to represent a four variable. I am going to write four variable K map. Then how about a five variable? Now I will not extend the number of cells. Instead of extending a number of cells, I am going to use the same number of cells for 2 times. Now, whenever, see, these four variables I have, W, X, Y, Z, four variables, there will be one more variable, five variable. V, of V, W, X, Y, Z, or A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, where I'll keep A aside. A may be 0 and 1, but what are the four variables? B, C, D, E. Okay, here it has been taken V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, V, whenever V is 0, what about these four variables? It will be same as the four variables upper side what we have seen. And one more table we are going to write for the same values, but when V is equal to 1, the fifth variable is equal to 1. Okay, so that is going to decide a total of 5 variables. What is 2 raised to 5? How much?
32.
32. Okay, so we are just dividing this 32 into 16 and 16. This is also 16, this is also 16. Only just one variable is going to change for 2 times, that is V. One time it is going to 0, another time it is going to be 1. Okay, so for that purpose we are dividing it and we are simplifying. The simplification steps we will see in the next class, but right now,
Sir, what is V, sir?
V is another fifth variable. 5 variables are there, no? This is a fifth variable K map. To represent
Yes.
5 variable K map, we are not going to extend the cells in a single pattern. Instead, we are dividing the 32 cells into two groups. Okay, and that is how the fifth variable is either going to be 0 for 16 times, 1 for another 16 times. Okay, that is V. Rest of the Wx, Yz are going to vary for 16 times. 16 as well as 16, total 32 times. Right?
Sir, can you please repeat that why 11 is before 10, sir?
To save the transitions, the that is the main purpose is to save the transitions. So as I said, this is 0 0, y and z is 0 0. For the next term, what I will write 0 1. Here what happened, x is remaining same, sorry, y is remaining same, z only z value is changing. So transition is only one variable is transiting from 0 to 1. Okay, for the next what I am writing 1 1 I am writing. Why? Because z I am keeping as it is, only y I am changing here. It means here also from this part, from this term to this term, only one variable has changed, that is y. Z is remaining as it is. Okay, my intention is to save the
Yes, sir.
transitions. Why I have to save the transitions? Because the power requirement, because the power consumption. If I want to change only one variable, I will require only less power. But if I want to change two variables at the same time, I require more power. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So that is why 1 1 is written first and 1 0 is written next.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, fine. We'll end up this session. Hope you have understood. If you have not understood, I'll be here only in the college. You can come and ask if you have any doubts, or in the classroom also you can ask anything.